Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the Mortal Kombat X Scorpion. Now this guy comes to us from Mezco Toyz. They haven't really produced that many figures as of late, but it's nice to see they got the license for the Mortal Kombat figures. Very excited to get this guy opened up and out of packaging. I did actually pick him up in a set of 3 that came with Sub-Zero and also Raiden, which I will review at some point for you guys as well. But in the meantime, let's get Scorpion opened up and out of packaging. Now, Scorpion comes to us in the standard Mortal Kombat X packaging. That is the logo at the front here. And then, honestly, it looks a little bit like a Green Lantern kind of logo. But nice, they've got like a dragon coming through across there on the cover. Really, really awesome. I was a huge fan of the video game. It's probably the best Mortal Kombat and arguably the best fighting game I've ever played. I love the fact that they added in the block button. Some of the fatalities and things have been a little bit disappointing, particularly with the DLC, but still really, really awesome and very excited to get this guy opened up. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything in the actual storyline of the game because it's well worth picking up and playing. I think they did a really good job. Not as good as Mortal Kombat 9 in terms of story, but I think they still did a fantastic job. So the read-up on the back says, Scorpion, Hanzo Hasashi, now known as Scorpion, is a resurrected ninja hellspawn. Sounds a little bit like Spawn. Seeking vengeance against those responsible for the destruction of his clan and the death of his own family. And I think from memory, oh no, I'm not going to spoil anything. He does come with swords, the trademark chains, and some alternate hands as well. So pretty cool. Very excited to get this guy opened up and out of packaging. Okay, and here we have Scorpion opened up and out of packaging. Really awesome looking figure, certainly a lot of nice detail. One thing I'm surprised about is he's a little bit smaller than I was initially expecting, but let's take a look at some of the detail on this guy. I'll zoom in so you guys can see the face. I think they did a really, really good job with the face. Now, there is this plastic covering that is covering his face. The reason I've kept that on is because otherwise his mask comes off and it doesn't stay there very well, but you can see some nice detail on Scorpion's face. Looks really, really cool. I really wish they had a bearded version of Scorpion, just because that's how he looks in Mortal Kombat X. But still pretty cool. The mask is just made out of hard plastic. It does not clip in or anything all that well, as you can see, which is a bit of a shame because it would have taken a simple peg or something to get it right. So you just got to be careful. It's very, very fragile in that respect. And then moving down, we see some nice paint apps and nice detail. One thing that's probably really hard to see on the actual figure review is that there's like a nice graining to his actual attire, which is good because it gives it a little bit more of a fabric-y type feel and look. You can see, always love the design for Scorpion, and certainly in this new game, I think they did a really good job. Definitely, I think the best he's ever looked, which is what you want in a next-gen Mortal Kombat game. Now, in terms of articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, ball-jointed elbows, and ball-jointed wrists, which is pretty awesome. Pretty good range of articulation. He's got a swivel waist, ball-jointed legs, although they are limited somewhat just by the bottom section of his, I guess, outfit. He's got ball-jointed knees and ball-jointed ankles. So a decent range of articulation, not like an excessive amount, but enough to get him in some good positions, and certainly a really, really cool figure, that's for sure. Now, as I'm sure you can see, Scorpion comes with a few accessories. He comes with 2 alternative hands, which is pretty cool. And then he also comes with his trademark swords, which you can obviously select the ninjutsu style when you play the game. So it's good that they included those. And then also his trademark chains, which are fantastic. They're really, really cool. Very happy they gave us a good range of accessories, actually. Now, in terms of accessories, as you can see, obviously he holds the sword, and then with the alternate hand, all you do is when you detach the hand, you pretty much just put the chains, I guess, behind the peg, and then slot the hand in, and you get yourself a really cool feature. I think that's fantastic, because the chains obviously are such a big part of Scorpion's arsenal, and both in the game and everything as well. So really, really love that. I think that's fantastic, and definitely a nice addition and accessory. Now, again, one thing that's a little disappointing is that this guy is a lot shorter than I was expecting. I was expecting him to be around the 6.5 to 7 inch scale, which would have put him nicely with some of the Arkham and Batman and just DC Direct in general figures, which would be great because obviously they had that crossover series and it's Warner Brothers and things like that. One of the DLC playable characters, of course, is the Predator. As you can see, he towers over Scorpion. So, you know, that's probably, honestly, the only criticism I can have for this guy is that he's just a little bit shorter than I would have liked. Otherwise, fantastic figure. If you're a fan of the Mortal Kombat series, no questions. I think this guy is a must-have. Certainly my favourite appearance of Scorpion. Definitely a very well-detailed figure by Mezco Toys. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on the Mortal Kombat X Scorpion.